Welcome to Winging It. Today we're playing Arkham Horror the card game and the infamous Boundary Beyond, the fourth scenario from the Forgotten Age campaign. We're continuing our campaign with Leo and Ursula, who have already been through quite some adventures, as you can see from the trauma that they've acquired. Make sure that we can see the trauma that they've acquired. Leo's coming in with a mental and a physical trauma, and Ursula's coming in with physical trauma. For upgrades, Leo took out of Threads of Fate. He had 9 XP to spend. He got a Stick to the Plan, an upgraded 45, and an Ever Vigilant. Ever Vigilant and Stick to the Plan always going together. At least usually when I take them. Ursula had slightly more XP because she had banked at 2 XP, so she had 11. She bought a golden pocket watch, the bomb card of bomb cards in this game, as well as another bow. So she's ready to do some damage as required. So Leo has on Stick to the Plan, he's got Ever Vigilant, Dodge, and Emergency Cash. So ready to get some assets into play. There's lots of things that cost money here, so we're just going to go with the Emergency Cash and the Ever Vigilant for that, and the Dodge, of course, because there are things that will poison you, or at least one thing that will poison us, and we want to be prepared for that. So we're going to go ahead and draw up opening hands and get started here. So Leo, drawing up his 5 opening cards. We've got Emergency Cash, not bad. Venturer, and a Leo. That is interesting. All right, so maybe we'll keep those 3 things. Having the Emergency Cash will be nice. We don't need the Marksmanship. We don't need the Vicious Blow. So we will keep the allies, and we will draw up. We have another Leo, and we have a Steadfast. Well, that is interesting. Okay. Alright, I'm not sure what to do with that, actually. Sure, we do wish we had a weapon. It's kind of almost ideal for going to the Temple Ruins with that Leo, but man, we don't want to spawn that snake guy without a weapon. Maybe Ursula can draw a bow, and she could take it out. Alright, so Ursula drawing up her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to get Tooth, Pathfinder, Coat, Hyper Awareness. Alright. Well, Pathfinder's always good. Tooth is good. Hyper Awareness, I think. Well, we want the Guts. We don't want... Oh, the Hyper Awareness could be good for shuffling back into the deck cheaply. Okay, so I think we're going to end up going and going to the red square. So let's ditch... I think I like all of these cards, but let's ditch the trench coats. What about the Tooth? Tooth would be so good to have down, though. Alright, we're going to ditch the trench coat. And we're going to get another Pathfinder. We're going to be zipping around Ursula style. We do have extra resources from the trip here because we had saved Alejandro. Alright, the agenda is a straightforward 8-gem threshold. The act is just basically when we reveal one of these special locations. We flip. And we are starting on, I'll call it the green circle, because I can't pronounce all of these. Which just is a 3-shot, 0 clue, and to explore we have to discard cards with a total combined cost of at least 5 from your hand. So that's where we're at. So let me think how I could do this. Ursula puts down the tooth, puts down hyper awareness, moves in. And she'll be at 3 cards. She'll get 4 cards. She can take a horror. Drop 2. Okay. Alright. My special knowledge of this scenario is going to get me in trouble. But Ursula is going to spend 3 to put down a tooth. She's going to take an action to put down hyper awareness. And she's going to move into the red square, which is 3 shroud, 0 clues. Take 1 horror and draw 2 cards. And then if you have 6 more cards in your hand, you can explore. So, the tooth is just good for her to have for some treacheries. It might also give her some card draw. So, the hyper awareness I put down because there's a treachery that makes you shuffle a card back into your deck. And that is a good target for that since it was cheap and easy to put out. So, we have these 2 Leos and an adventurer. I'm not sure about all this, but we probably will go ahead and take the horror just to get a to do the card draw just to try and get a weapon. Anyway, so for our first action, we will go ahead and it's Leo's free action, spends 4 resources to play the other Leo. And then he will move for his first action, his first real action. Second real action, he'll take a horror on Leo and draw 2 cards. Is there a limit to how many times we can do that? I think it's just, how many horror you can have. Alright, so we get a flashlight and a beat cop. Interesting. Still no weapon. Alright, so we have 2 actions left. We're going to go ahead and play an emergency cash to get 3 resources. And we'll draw 1 more card, which is the Expedition Journal. Not very helpful. Alright. So that is the end of our first turn. We're going to do upkeep. Leo's going to get an intel report and a resource. I'm going to count his cards, make sure we're not over 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. So he could do the Explorer. I could have actually done the Explorer, but I didn't want to lose Leo if we got that one action. I probably should have just played the flashlight. Anyway, Ursula is going to get a field work. So she's got her deadly combo now with the Pathfinder and the Pathfinder and the field work if she can get it out. And she gets a resource. All right, we are at 1 of 8 doom. Leo is going to get Tear in Time. Has 3 willpower for each fail by, take a horror, or lose an action. We're probably okay with losing actions, so we're just going to go 4v3. We have a steadfast, we could throw at this, but there's a more important test coming. That is reveal another token. If you fail, place 1 doom on your cultist. Well, we are an occultist, so we're okay. Okay, it'll be 2 doom. -2. So we take 1 horror, or lose 1 action. We'll lose 1 action. So, keep me honest there. I'm going to lose 1 action. Alright. Tear in Time. Oh my goodness. Who shuffled this? Okay, do we want to commit the guts to this? She's at 4v3. It would be nice to get the card draw, though. If you get double card draw, if you pass this. I think we will go ahead and commit the guts. Just give me the guts, which puts her at, she gets 3 plus 1 from the tooth, and 4, 5 from guts. 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6v3. She's up by 3. Okay, that's an auto fail. So no card draw. Thwarted my plans and got rid of a very key card. Alright, so can Leo do this explore? Yes, he can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Trying to decide if I want to play my ally, but I guess I don't, because I just want to keep my hand cards, the cards in my hand up. Okay, so we're going to spend 2 resources to put down the Expedition Journal, which is going to give us additional action in your turn, which can only be used to explore. So we can explore. So we've taken 1 action of our 3 because we lost 1. Our next action is going to be to explore, which we have 6 cards in our hand, so we can do that. So here we go. Exploring. We're looking for the red square. Oh, look at that. We got one. Lucky us. Okay. Inch Investigator takes 1 direct damage. Okay, we can handle that. So we take Ursula gets a damage. Leo gets damage. There are 2 clues on the 3 shrub location. And we also have to remember to change up these connections. So this has a new connection up here to Temple Ruins. Alright, so that is that. And then, because we have revealed, we get my least favorite thing in all of Arkham Horror, which is this 4 willpower test, that if you fail, you're going to take a weakness into your deck. So we are going to we're at 4v4. We're going to commit steadfast to this, which just making sure he has 6 and 5. He's above 10, so he gets 3 willpower. So we're 3 up on this test. So 3 up on this test. There are 3 tokens that would cause us to fail this. So we're not at perfect odds here. 0. We pass. Alright, well that is a good start. Alright, so we've got these 3 clues here. We could pick them up with Intel Report. I do still want to get a weapon, though. We really need to get a weapon. Alternatively, we could get out the flashlight and start investigating. But we would be at 3v1, which isn't great. We could go up to the Temple Ruins and start exploring to get treacheries out. But we also want a weapon. So I think I just start drawing for a weapon or for handcuffs. These are the 2 things that we need. Alright, so yeah. So our first action was the Expedition Journal. Second, we get the free action. So we have 2 actions left. Okay, we're going to draw a card, which is another flashlight. And we will draw a card again. A vicious blow. No weapon yet. 5, 6, 7. Well, we have lots of cards to get rid of for the for exploring from here, I guess. Alright, so Ursula is going to want to play her stuff. So she's going to spend 3 and 2, action 1 and action 2, to play Pathfinder and Fieldwork. And then for her third action, she will move here, and then she will Pathfinder back in, and she will Fieldwork to be up by 2, or up 2. So she's at 4, 5, 6 to beat 3, and she's using her free investigate here. All right, we got our first clue. Ursula things. All right, upkeep. Oh, Leo gets the thing that follows. All right. Well, that is unfortunate, since we still don't have a weapon. Ursula is going to get a magnifying glass. Well, that'll help with these, getting these clues. And she gets a resource. Okay. We are now at 2 of 8 doom. We get shadowed. If there's no cultist, take 1 horror. Okay, he's going to take a horror because there are no cultists in play. And again, surge. Alright, Hand of the Brotherhood. Spawn at an empty location. Clues. Okay, so we are probably going to we can just punch him. Probably be okay. So we're going to put him here. He prevents us from doing important things, but he also just needs to not stay there. So we'll just put him there and punch him. And then Ursula's going to get an acolyte, something else that needs to get punched. So put him up in Simple Ruins. Okay. So Leo goes in. I think we'll go punch the acolyte first. And then we can go in and punch the Hand of the Brother. Oh, no, I think we need to punch the Hand of the Brotherhood first because we're going to need 2 hits. And then we can get the acolyte next turn. It's going to be slow going if we don't get a weapon. Alright, so our first, we're going to spend his free to put in Beat Cop. We could actually explore from there. Cost us, but it's probably, we can get a treachery out potentially. Okay, so Leo's going to come here. First action, Hand of the Brotherhood. We are going to punch him. We are at 5v2. Alright, that's 1 damage. So brutal, Leo. With your bare hands. You could have at least had knuckle dusters. He's fighting again. Alright. He is dead. So we moved. Fight. We'll take a free action to explore. We'll lose a Leo DeLuca to pay the 5 card cost. And we are looking for a green. Okay. Nope. Alright, timeline destabilization. It's a 2 willpower because there's 1 ancient in play. We want to beat this. We're at 4v2. So, 4v2. That is reveal another token. -1. Okay, we pass. Shuffle this deck, and that timeline destabilization is out of there. So we've gotten 1 treachery out. It only cost us a Leo DeLuca to do it, too. And I think we're going to draw our last action. Alright. We are drawing, we get take the initiative. Alright, so these things. Ursula is going to move for action 1. She's Pathfinder and Fieldwork. Back in. Oh, we'll fast play down Mad Glass as well. So she is at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 3. 4, 5, 4. Okay, that is -3 at an ancient location. Use the clue. So we moved. We've taken 1 action so far. Second action, third action, she will draw. And we have a bow. Okay, we can't. I don't have enough money to buy it, but put it down. All right, it is time for upkeep thing, or the thing that follows moves. And Leo gets 45 automatic. Excellent. We finally have our weapon. And a resource. And Ursula is going to get a magnifying glass. Only there's investigating to be done. Resource. Okay. Bad. We are at 3 of 8 doom. Lost in time, shuffling non-story asset you control. Oh, the Expedition Journal is a story asset. I forgot about that. Okay, well, we're losing the beat cop. That is, unfortunate. Ursula is going to get window to another time. You must either choose an ancient location and shuffle it back. Well, we're not going to do that. So you're taking. It's basically an ancient evils for us. Okay. I am tempted for Ursula just to draw up and get the bow out, which would make her magnifying glass go away. But I don't think we need the magnifying glass right now. Okay, and then the Leo definitely needs to get out this 45 automatic. Problem is he doesn't have enough money for that and the Venturer, but we could do the Venturer later. So he could. We have the emergency cash, but it's not. Doesn't really help us. 45. Go in and shoot the thing that follows. I really want this Ever Vigilant. Oh, the Ever Vigilant. We could play that. Yes, and we would get the 45 and the flashlight. So we have a target for that other thing. Okay, so I think that's the plan. So yes, Leo's going to go first. He's going to Ever Vigilant. Put down flashlight and a 45 automatic. Let's see, we'll just put the Expedition Journal down here. And the flashlight has 2, 3 charges on it. Okay, so that was our first action. And then, second action, we'll move in, and it follows. Goes on to us. I can reveal this location, which is, that's the star, which you can take 1 damage or horror to explore. Which I'm tempted to do. Okay, we'll take a shot at the thing that follows. We are at 4, 5, 6, and 3. Oh, we spent all of our money. Okay, 0. The thing that follows goes shuffled back into his deck. So we played ever vigilant. We moved, we fought. We can't play the emergency cash off ever vigilant. So we take the damage and explore. We can take the damage on Leo. And we have the expedition journal out. Oh, and this could give Ursula something to do. Yes, okay. So we will explore. So we put a damage on Leo. And we'll explore. So I think we only got one thing out of this deck, right? Yeah. So here we go. We're looking for another star. Alright, shuffling non-story asset you control. That would be the flashlight. Let's go into our deck. Okay, and then we will take another damage. We will explore again. There's 2 treacheries in here. Odds are reasonably decent of getting the star. Nope. Window to another time. That's another doom on the agenda. There's only one more. We are now at 6 of 8. So Ursula's going to pick up the magnifying glass. 2 resources. For the last action, she's going to go ahead and play a bow. And she will Pathfinder into Leo's location so that they are together. It's a good thing to be together. Alright. Leo is going to grab a dodge. Very helpful. And a resource. Ursula is going to get fingerprint kit, which we cannot afford. Resource. We are at 7 of 8 doom. And Leo gets stabilization. Okay, we're going at 4v2. Not on an ancient location. Yes, this is kind of okay. Because the skulls are not worth -3 yet. This one, okay. Pass. Ursula's going to get breathing poison, which will surge into shadowed. Okay. Place 1 doom on the cultist. Well, he needs to die this turn anyway. And she has to test her willpower, which is fight value, which is 3. Her willpower is now at 4 because of the tooth. And we don't really have a way of boosting it. Leo could throw a dodge in on it, but I don't think it's worth it. And what? Well, she's going to take 2 horror. She fails. Alright. Yeah, Leo can commit his dodge. Gets her 2 up. With the tooth. -3, not good enough. She takes 2 forward. Yowza. Be good if she could find an ally. Leo goes in, whacks the acolyte. He only has 1 resource. I wish. Ursula could go in. Nail the Acolyte. She could Pathfinder in, shoot, and then explore. I like that. Leo could walk in and explore. Even better. I like that. Okay. I mean, walk in, fight, and explore. Yeah. I like that. I wish we had Adventurer, but it's fine. Alright. So, he would be fighting at a 4v3 unless we take a shot with the automatic. Alright. So, Leo moves in. Ruins. That takes 2 actions to explore. Acolyte comes on to him. Okay. He is going to take a shot with the automatic. He's up by 2. I had my beat caught back. -5. Alright, we will take another shot with the 45 by 2. Okay, reveal another one. That is -4. Field place 1 clue on the nearest ancient location, which means this gets a clue. Okay, we're taking another shot with the 45. This is really messing us up. That is a 0, so it's finally dead. It only took us all the ammo on 45. So, yuck. Alright. So we will spend our emergency cash off of Stick to the Plan. 3 resources. So we moved, shoot, and that was our whole turn. So we can't use this additional action to explore because that Temple Ruins does that. The Temple Ruins requires 2 actions to explore. Okay, so Ursula is going to move action 1, Pathfinder, and tapping field work up. So she's at 4, 5, 6, 3. Okay, reveal another token. That's -3. So, she's close. Second action, she will move. We'll actually gain a resource. Alright. Leo is going to grab another flashlight. We've seen this before. And a resource. Ursula is going to grab fingerprint kit. And a resource. She can almost pay for that kit. Okay, we are now at 7 of 8 doom. He is going to draw an Acolyte, who doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Over here for now. Do you want him? He doesn't matter because the Witching Owl and the students are going to go away. Alright, and Ursula is going to get... Okay, the serpent. Okay, well, this is the guy that spawns sometimes when you explore, so we just have to deal with him 1 turn early. Huh. Alright, so Leo is going to go first. He is going to play... he'll spend 3 resources for his free action to play Venturer. Comes on with 3 charges. He will tap Venturer to put an ammo on the 45 automatic. He will shoot with the automatic at the Serpent, which puts him at 4, 5, 6 to beat 3. He will play Take the Initiative, which makes him at 9v3. +1, so that is 2 damage. This guy. Okay, so we will use our free action to explore. So this is his second action, and I guess we get a free action to explore. So this is just taking up his second action. Make sure this Explorer deck is shuffled. Okay, a tear in time. For each point you fail by, you must lose an action or take a horror. Alright, so we are at 4v3. Take it on the chin. Okay, so we lose 3. We lose the rest of our turn, 2 actions, because we took 1 action to shoot, 1 action plus the Expedition Journal to explore. We have 2 turns left, and we still take a horror, which we put on Venture. Goodness gracious. Okay. Ursula is going to take a shot with the bow at this guy. So she is at 4, 5, 6 with the bow, and he is a 3. I spend 2 resources. I think we'll do that. 2 resources to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 v3. Okay. He is dead. He was the guy that could poison us. So I don't recall there being any other poison mechanics in this scenario. Okay, she will take 2 actions to explore. So Temple Mayor. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Discard from the top of the deck until a serpent enemy is discarded. Okay, so this has the effect, since that's the only serpent guy in the deck, it just has the effect of shuffling the discard in. So I probably should have mentioned this, but because we're on Good Turns with Ichitaka so far, our goal is to get 3 of these cleared of clues. So that is what we're going. That's what we're going for. Alright, so we have to change the connections. This becomes a 2-way. This becomes a 1-way. This 2-way is here. This becomes a 1-way. So, interesting map. I believe that is all for that. Okay, and then we shuffle these together. Alright, so let's refresh. Leo gets a marksmanship. Might be useful. Resource. If we can actually get some ammo down. Ursula is going to get a deduction. Definitely useful for where we're at right now. Resource. Okay, and exciting times. We are spawning the Harbinger. So, location farthest from us, I believe. It is what it is. New agenda is a 5 Doom threshold. So we just gotta get one more location in this time. Alright. And this Doom goes away from us. And now we have to draw 2 cards. So let's see what we get. We get Tear in Time. Right. Leo, come on. You can do better. You can do this. Nice too. So he's going to lose 1 action. So lose 1 action. Ursula is going to. What in the world? We had both of these back to back last time. Alright, she's going at 4v3. I don't think she has anything she can commit to this. 4v3. -2. So she. I think she'll lose an action. No, she's going to take a horror. Okay. So, given where we're at, Ursula, we're going to have to deal with this Highlander. It's too terrible, too bad that we do, because we just can't run around the map. Okay, so Ursula is going to take a resource to get to 3 for first action. Second action, she's going to play second Pathfinder. Then she is going to reload her bow. And she's going to Pathfinder into here. She's going to Pathfinder back. She's going to attack field work. So she's 4, 5, 6. And she's going to commit a deduction. And Leo will go ahead and commit a flashlight or an intel report. Do I do the intel report? Could be useful later, but he'll go ahead and let's see. Does she have anything? I don't know. For reasons I don't want to commit. He'll go ahead and do the flashlight. Okay, so she's 4 up. Right, because it's 4 and she's at 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. +1. Alright, she gets both of those clues. So that's certainly a thing. Oh wow, I did this wrong. This is a one-way connector, which is pretty important. Alright. So, Leo, what you gonna do? We really need a weapon. I think we just stay here because the Harbinger's gonna hunt closer. Maybe we can deal with him next turn. But we need a weapon. So first thing he's gonna tap Venture and put a charge on the automatic. Okay. It doesn't cost anything. And then we're going to draw You get a vicious blow. I'm going to draw again. Take the initiative. So that is 2 actions. Third action, we're going to draw. Get a beat cop. And last action, I'm just going to take a resource. Because the weapons that I want to play are actually very expensive if we get it. So, plus we're getting a handful of handful of cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Alright, Harbinger's gonna hunt. Where do we want to fight him at? Oh wait, those are one-way locations. So she couldn't have done what she did because of this being one-way locations. So, I guess Leo gets his flashlight back. And those 2 clues are there. She gets her deduction back. We'll say that she didn't put the charge. Actually, we'll actually keep all of that except for the charge in the ornate bow because she could have moved Pathfinder. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and lose flashlight. That's what I would have done. And we'll lose the deduction. So that's how she did it. All right. So everything else works. So move the Harbinger there. Yeah, I think this all will work the way I want it to. Okay. Leo's going to draw the thing that follows. Very, very annoying time right now. And Ursula's going to draw Mr. Rook, which will be good for a soak, I suppose. Where's her resources? Oh, she spent them all on Pathfinder. Well, she's okay at the moment, but if she takes a hit from the Harbinger, it's going to be bad. Alright. So we are at 1 of 5 doom. I'm wondering if I actually want a Harbinger. Well, we'll just go with it. Lost in time, shuffle a non-story asset you control. Okay, that'll be the Venturer. Oh, but we have to take the Horror, which is no good. But I can't get rid of the automatic right now. Fortunately, we do have that beat cop. I only have 1 shot with the automatic. And Ursula's going to get Timeline Destabilization, test willpower. Oh man. It gets 1 for each ancient, so it's at 3, and that's going to go into the Explorer deck. We really don't want that. I have nothing that I can throw at it. I mean, she could throw at Mr. Rook to be up by 1. I don't see how that's going to help. So, that's going to block us easily from getting another. Oh, that's going to block us easily from getting another location out. It's going to get very expensive to try. Leo just doesn't have anything to throw at this. She would be at 4, 5, V. I don't want to throw it down this row. Okay, she's just going to take it even. No. Going up by 1 does nothing. There's only 1 negative 1 in the bag. Alright, she's going at 4v4. Wait, 4v3. That makes maybe is worth chucking Mr. Rook in. We're going to chuck Mr. Rook in. I may regret this. Up by 2. -5. Alright, 2 takes 8 damage and a horror, and I really do regret it, because now we have no soak. And that goes into the exploration deck. And I just don't know how we get the third one, but we really need to, so I don't know. Alright. How can we do this? We are going to have to do great things. Alright, Leo will spend his 3. 3 beat cop. Ursula goes first. Can she beat the evade on him, though? She can't. We're still going to get whacked by the thing that follows. I'll tell you what. Okay. Leo is going to move to the park. First action. So it's after you fail a willpower test at this location, take a horror. Oof. Alright. And we have to beat a willpower test in order to do the explore there. We're not going to be exploring there. Alright, we just got to hit 3 hits on this guy. Or lady, I should say. So okay, we're gonna shoot with the 45 automatic using marksmanship, which we drew. So we're at 4, 5, 6 to beat 3. -2. Alright, that's 3 damage on the Harbinger. And we'll put a little marker on her to show that we've done one thing. Now we've got, so, how many more fights and evades? Actually, we were up by 4 because of the beat cop. Okay. We could move in. So taking 1 action, 2 action, 3, and punch her. We'd be punching at 4, 5v3. Or we could stand right here. But here, we risk the willpower checks. But we move, the thing that follows is going to whack us. Ursula walk in and dodge. Evade. What would she be evading at? She would be evading at... Evade is 3, and she has evaded 4. We could be evading at 2 up. If we miss, it's game over. Okay. This may not be ideal. Alright, so for action 1, she lowers the bow. No. Okay, wait. Leo has 2 actions left. I'm sorry. Right, we haven't done our 2 actions left. He's going to draw a card. Ichitaka. Does that change things? I think it does. Because we could take a resource, then we could play her, and then... Well, it doesn't give us a lot of... It's not much about much more value over the beat cop, actually. But it does mean we can lose the beat cop, and then we can play her next turn. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so, and then we will move in the Harbinger. So Ursula will lower her bow. She will Pathfinder to go. Pathfinder. Second action, she'll engage the Harbinger. And she will evade the Harbinger, spending a resource. So she's at 5v3. She's up by 2. -2. Harbinger's evaded. The reason I was okay with doing that, because she would take an alert damage if she missed, was because I did have a dodge. So, which was a thing. All right, so it's a risky play, but I'm just if I can get this Harbinger dealt with, then I have a chance of getting the 3 paths. All right, so she loaded the bow, Pathfinder, engage, evade. Okay. So the thing that follows comes and whacks Leo for damage and horror, which we'll put on the beat cop. The thing that falls, I think we put it on Ursula. Or, I mean, not the thing that falls. The Ursula. Or we put it on Leo. Leo might be able to just take it out. Yeah, he's got more damage, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll put it on him. Okay, so that is that. Alright, so Cardinal is going to be Adventurer. Interesting. Okay, Ursula is going to get Unearth the Ancients. I suppose it might be nice playing a fingerprint kit if we really wanted one. Okay, we are at 2 of 5. Get Hand of the Brotherhood. We can put it at any empty location. We're going to have to deal with it. So get Brotherhood Cultist. Well, it's a good thing Ursula has a bow. That's all I have to say about that. Okay, so it's time for Leo to do some amazing things. 4 hits, they all have to pass. Yes, okay. No, he can take out the thing that falls. Okay, so he is hitting the Harbinger at 4, 5 to be 3. We're not at an ancient location, so maybe that's okay. All right, we'll punch 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to be 3 with take the initiative. So we're playing take the initiative. So 8v3. -2. Alright, so that's a damage. And we only need to hit her one more time. To make her go away. So we're at 4, 5 to be 3. We can commit Ichtaka and the Vicious Blow. Is it a waste of a Vicious Blow? It might be. It might be. But we're going to do it. Shitaka and the Vicious Blow committed to be 5 up. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to be 3. Oh, wait, you know what? I can block her Retaliate. So we're just going to go 2 up. Keep all those good things in our hand. Two up. Okay. Fail by doing the cultist. 0. Okay. So she does not get this damage because as soon as we put successful attack, she goes away with a hiss. So she has 4 damage on her total. She's gone. She leaves the game. Just remember that. She'll come back later in this campaign. Spoiler! Alright, and now we're going to deal with the thing that follows. We'll punch the thing that follows with a Vicious Blow. Going at 4, 5, 6. To beat 3. +1, thing that follows gets shuffled back in. This is really rough for not having a weapon. So the question is, I think we want to play the Venturer to start loading up to 45 again. Alright, so with that, we get the timeline destabilization. It's going to hurt. We'll be going at 4v3 and no way to boost willpower. But we've got to try to explore. Walk over to kill the Hand of the Brotherhood. We have 1 action left. Or we can just drop a card. I think we'll just drop a card. Looking for that weapon. Or no, we get a resource. Yeah. Because any weapon we find, we're going to need to pay for. Alright, so that's his turn. Ursula's turn. She's going to take a shot at the Brotherhood cultist. He gets a doom when she shoots. So she's at 4, 5, 6 to beat 3. Seems legit. +1. That is a dead Brotherhood cultist. There's another one in the deck. Okay. Now she will explore. She'll take a damage, I guess. This is kind of playing fast. Nope, she can't explore. Why am I forgetting this? Okay. So second action, she knocks her bow. And she will Pathfinder into this location. Hand of the Brotherhood comes onto her, and she shoots with the bow at 6v2. What did she spend a resource? Yeah. She should have a resource. And spend it on. Alright. 6v2. Okay, -1. Dead guy. Alright, so now we can actually do that explore that I keep trying to do and failing at. Alright. We are at... Oh, we get draw cards. We get a Relic of Ages. That could be nice. And a resource. Ursula's going to get Hyper Awareness. Good for committing. 3 of 5 doom. Oh my goodness. Okay. Window to another time. We'll definitely take a doom. So we've got to clear it this turn. Ursula's going to get Tear in Time. Alright, she is at 4v3. At least she beats the skulls. Uh-oh. Okay, she passed. And she gets to Tattooth and get a card. Which is Alejandro. Not too bad. Okay, so Ursula, we've got to do it this turn. We've got to do it this turn. And Leo does have the intel report, so if there's 2 clues, he can just grab them. Alright. Oh, Ursula only has... Oh, wait. I should have a second resource. I did not grab the other resource, right? We did not spend them. Okay, so she will spend her 2 resources. Put down Alejandro. So we have some soap. She could actually explore from here. But it's probably easier to explore from the other location. Alright, so she will Pathfinder into here. For her second action, she will put a damage, horror, Alejandro. She will explore. Right. Looking for the star. We got one. Okay. Increase the cost of each card you play by 2. It's fine. There are 2 clues here. Alright, so she's taking 2 actions. She has 1 action left. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 assets, which, yep, for each asset we control, we get -1. So we're investigating where it's at 0. So here we go. Oh, and now we go back. Okay, we're investigating. At a lot versus 0. Get a 0. Okay, so we got the clue. Their last action. And I think we want to Pathfinder away from this. So we will Pathfinder here. Alright, so Leo would be going at you just buy the clue. But is there an argument for trying to investigate? He'd be going at 3v2? Yeah. It doesn't seem worth it. So yeah, he's just going to spend 2 resources to play intel report. And buy the clue. And then he will move here. And do we want to be up at the... Oh, we can't go to the Temple Mayor from here. That's fine. Draw cards and resources. Let's see. We have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could play the Venturer. No. We're going to grab a card. Handcuffs. Okay. Do we care about a Brotherhood cultist coming out now? Let's see, we took 1 action to get the clue, 2 action to move, 3 to draw. So we play the handcuffs. We can't play Venturer next turn. There is a good play with the handcuffs. So I'm going to go ahead and play them. Alright, so that is the end of that. Okay. Draw Mitch Brown. Get resource. Ursula is going to get a trench coat. Resource. Alright, now the agenda advances. Find it. Oh, I put it on top of the act. I know this act goes away now. Alright, so lots of things happened. So we find each of these new locations with no clues on them. And we add them to the display. So that. We got 3, which is enough to satisfy Ichitaka. Then we go through. Oh, I forgot that we're not necessarily at a good location for this spec is going to be. Each present day, search the exploration deck. Okay, which we get to choose what each of these effects would potentially be. Now, there's only one thing for Temple Mayor, which is after Tampa, shuffle your discard pile into your deck. Discard cards until your weakness is drawn. So I guess that will be Leo, which is not great. Which is discard pile, and we're going to shuffle all this. Let's hope that it's not bought in blood. I kind of want that beat cop to be out there. But it is what it is. And then we're going to discard until... Just keep discarding until we find a weakness and draw it. Okay, bought in blood, which means we either discard everything from my hand, all the allies from my hand, which I do not want to do because I have some good allies, or we get rid of this beat cop. So we'll get rid of the beat cop. Alright. I do not remember which cards I had discarded off this, but I know I saw these, so I think that's about pretty legit. Okay. Asterisks abound. Alright, so that was the Temple Mayor. Let's see what else we got. The red one, we have place to do my nearest enemy, which we want to do. The other version is... Oh, it is. So this guy gets... Yay. And then, let's see, the canals. Okay, this comes in. And we'll put 4 resources on it. Gets +1 shroud for each resource on it. And that goes down every time. And then, let's see where we're at. We get that each investigator gets -2 willpower, or discard 2 cards random from his hand. Well, we do not want to do that, so we'll take the willpower hit. Just hope we don't get any willpower trees. Okay, so that's that. This one. And this is each investigator loses all reactions. And each investigator discards top 10 of his deck if they're there. I think that's all of them, right? Alright, so now you need to put clues at all these locations. And we lose all of our clues. Now we just gotta get out of here alive. And if we do, then we've got Ichitaka on our side. So we need 4 clues. Which amazingly there are. Clues there. So just get all 4 of those clues. In good shape. Two clues here. clues there. And 2 clues down here. Alright, so we did all of that. We handled the bad effects. And then we set aside Padma and put in the new active agenda. So Padma comes into the viewer. The new active agenda. The agenda is a 6 doom threshold. The act says we can defeat Padma or we can turn in 4 clues at the Temple Mayor. Okay, so these all go away. And our new locations look like this. Okay, so that is that. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Fantastic. And now we draw encounters. So that happens. So Leo gets nothing bad. Lost in time. Shuffle a non-story asset you control. Well, goodbye, Mr. 45. We're definitely going for the clue route here. Let's just hope that we don't draw a big enemy for Ursula. Ursula gets Creeping Poison, which goes into another Creeping Poison. Goes into a Wizard of the Order, spawn at any empty location. Put him here, so that if we decide we want to kill him later. But I think we're just going to try to end this as quickly as possible. So we still have 4 actions. Alright, so Leo is going to spend 2 resources, perhaps foolishly. Let's put down a flashlight. 3 charges on it. First action, or second action, he moves in. Padma comes onto him. Now she does not allow us to get clues while she is not exhausted. Alright, so we are going to use handcuffs on her, which she is a humanoid, so we can. And it will evade her, it just will not stick to her. Alright, so we want to beat this. We are at 4, B3. We will commit the Relic of Ages, which gets us to 4, 5, 6, 7, B3. And we'll commit a Vicious Blow to be 8, V3. Zero. Alright, so she is evaded. And this has a trigger on it, right? Doesn't it? Or is it the other version of this? Oh, wow, I did the wrong thing. Forced. Oh, wait. Oh, interesting. No, I did the right thing. You can discover 2 clues in this location by shuffling a weakness from your discard pile into your deck. Well, that's nice. You have a weakness in your discard pile, which I do. You can discover 2 clues. Alright, but anyway, so I played the handcuffs, I moved, I evaded. I'm going to do a charge with a flashlight. And the handcuffs are gone, because they won't stay on her because she is elite. Alright, so the shroud now is down to 0. Alright, -2. So you get a clue. Okay, Ursula will discard the bow and play her 2 magnifying glasses. She will Pathfinder in. She gets her free investigate. She's at 4, 5, 6 to beat 2. And she will tap her field work to go 8v2. She's at 8v2. Get a clue. Okay, that is -3. It's ancient location. She gets a clue. And she will then do the same thing, committing hyper awareness to be 8v2. This is her first actual action. This one, she gets a clue. We will commit blue again, committing hyper awareness, 8v2. -3. She gets the clue. We will turn them in. And that is Boundary Beyond. I would say getting 3 locations is a very successful Boundary Beyond. So, our result here is going to be, we have 3 paths known to us, which are these 3. Plus we get 1 vengeance and 1 victory from the servant. So, I'm happy with that. A very straightforward and fun Boundary Beyond. I hope you enjoyed it. Please join me next time as we start Heart of the Elders.